He ate a burger at a neighborhood barbecue. He had eaten thousands of burgers in his life. He was 47 years old, healthy, an airline pilot. He mowed the lawn when he got home. He read the paper. At 7:30 that evening, his son found him unconscious on the bathroom floor. He was dead. The coroner found no evidence of a heart attack, no stroke, no obvious cause of death at all. The official ruling was sudden, unexplained death. His wife, a woman who refused to accept that answer, asked a friend in medicine to review the autopsy report. That friend made one phone call. That phone call changed everything we thought we knew about tick bites. To understand what killed this man, we need to go back further, back to a summer camping trip 2 weeks before the barbecue. He had spent a day outdoors with his wife and children. That evening, they had steak for dinner. About 4 hours later, he was doubled over, severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting. It lasted 2 hours. When it finally passed, he told his family, and I want you to remember these words. I thought I was going to die. But he felt better in the morning. He did not see a doctor. He told himself it was a bad piece of meat or a stomach bug. He moved on. He should not have moved on, because that reaction was his body sending him a warning he did not know how to read. Something had changed in his immune system, something that would kill him 2 weeks later at a backyard barbecue. Something a tick had done to him. The Lone Star tick is found across the eastern United States, from Texas to Maine. It is identifiable by a single white spot on the back of the female. It feeds on deer, cattle, dogs, and increasingly, humans. Most people who get bitten by a Lone Star tick experience nothing more than itching and mild irritation. The bite heals, life continues. But in a small percentage of people, something else happens. The tick's saliva contains a sugar molecule called alpha-gal. This molecule is found naturally in the tissues of most mammals. It is not found in humans. When the tick injects alpha-gal into a human bloodstream, the immune system does what it is designed to do. It identifies a foreign substance. It builds antibodies to fight it. It remembers it. And the next time that person eats a burger, a steak, a pork chop, their immune system sees the same alpha-gal molecule in the meat and launches an attack. Not against the tick is long gone. Against the food. The person has become allergic to red meat. Not because of anything they did, because a tick bit them. The condition is called alpha-gal syndrome. Here is the detail that makes alpha-gal syndrome unlike almost any other food allergy. Most food allergies are immediate. You eat a peanut, you react within minutes. Your throat closes, your skin erupts in hives, you reach for the EpiPen. Alpha-gal syndrome is delayed. Symptoms do not appear for 3 to 6 hours after eating, sometimes longer. Think about what that means for diagnosis. A person eats a steak for dinner at 6 p.m. At midnight, they wake up covered in hives, struggling to breathe, heart racing, stomach in agony. By the time they are in the emergency room, the steak was 6 hours ago. The connection is not obvious. Most doctors do not make it. The New Jersey pilot had experienced his first reaction 2 weeks before he died. A reaction severe enough that he thought he was going to die. A reaction he did not report to a doctor. On the day of the barbecue, he had a beer with his burger. He exercised that morning. Both of these are known to amplify the severity of an alpha-gal reaction. Alcohol and physical exertion increase the absorption of food allergens into the bloodstream. 4 hours after the burger, he became ill. He recovered enough to move around the house. Then, at 7:30 p.m., his son found him on the bathroom floor. Post-mortem blood tests confirmed elevated tryptase levels, a marker of severe allergic reaction consistent with fatal anaphylaxis. The alpha-gal-specific IgE antibodies in his blood were off the charts. He had not died of unexplained causes. He had died of a food allergy triggered by a tick bite. An allergy nobody had diagnosed. An allergy that is, in every documented non-fatal case, completely manageable. Avoid red meat. Carry an EpiPen. Tell your doctor you live in a tick-prone area. That is all it takes.